Hey, good morning, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of SCOTDs. That is Sign Carvers of the Day, in case you guys don't know. That's where your projects that you create, freehand sign carving using kind of our system, our pattern, you send pictures to me and then we share them with everybody. We love to show off your work. There's so much creativity. There's so many super talented people out there. So we've got another 20 entries here. This group goes from May 1st, 2026 through May 25th of 2026. So we're a little bit behind, but we'll get caught up. By the way, I want to apologize. We haven't been making as many Sunday videos lately as we had in the past. We just kind of got backed up and we're a little bit behind on that kind of stuff. But going forward, we should have videos pretty much every week on Sundays, and then a lot of shorts and reels during the week. That's enough of that. Let's go. First, we have Aaron Lewis. Aaron did a phenomenal job on these. Look like they're made out of pine, and there's a lot of really thin lines here. A great idea for wedding gifts, not only for a gift if you've got a wedding to go to, but a great product to sell as well. Looks phenomenal. Just great job, Aaron. That is a big niche that a lot of people could take advantage of and sell a lot of products. Next, we have Roy Smith. This one is really cool. It's a tribute to Toby Keith, who had a hit song of this name, and then he put a frame around it, made it look like a kind of a treasure chest using our pirate logo, and looks like it's out of cedar and looks absolutely phenomenal. Great job, Roy. I love it. Used our Western letters and our pirate logo there. Terrific job, man. I love it. So creative. Next, we have CJ, and got several different signs in here that have to do with pets and cats. Again, another huge niche. You could definitely, these are all pretty much stock signs. So if you're going to like craft fairs or gift shows and that kind of thing, having these as stock items or kind of just a cash and go kind of thing, you probably sell a bunch of them. And they're all fairly simple, but looked really cool. Great job, CJ. Chris Harvey, our buddy up north, made this tabletop for his the bar for his son's graduation, and I've seen many of his carvings. You guys have been watching for a while. Chris is a phenomenal sign carver, does some great stuff, and he also made an Iowa Cyclones and Minnesota Golden Gophers table as well. Great job, Chris. Beautiful work, buddy. Next, we have Lee Zuckel. This one's really cool. Again, another porch sign, vertical. It's got some great elements to it. I love adding all the color. Porch signs are big these days, especially in rural areas. But anyway, Lee, terrific job. Great job on the flag and the gnome up there. Looks really cool. I love it. Len Schmerlo up in Colorado. We've known Len for years. We actually, when we were going through there, I think he's in Colorado. He might be in Utah. I don't know. Somewhere that we drove through. Vicky and I did a video, and Sherlock was there too. Did a video with him. Oh, God, it's been 7-8 years ago now. But anyway, Len is a great sign carver and a master with a scroll saw. Great job, Len. Love it. All cedar, it looks like. Live edge cedar. Guy Fagerman, another collection from Guy. Does a lot of signs. Another great group of signs, Guy. The one with the flag up in the top left. I love it. All the color. I'm not a Green Bay fan, but that's okay. Great job, buddy. Doing good work, brother. Next, we have Keith Hunter. Keith, this one is so cool. And I love the rustic look with all the power carving around your islands there. So he did kind of an island for the lettering at the top, and then carved inset letters. Terrific. A lot of cool artwork. Very detailed stuff there in the middle. Great job, Keith. I bet they love it. Next, we have Daniel Manuel, and this one is really cool. Again, another wedding sign or a gift for a married couple. Great. It looks like it's maybe the panel board with a stain on it, maybe a walnut stain, but looks terrific. Great job, Daniel. David Fees. So this is a 3 foot by 2.5 foot by 1.5 inches. I'm not sure what the actual wood is. David didn't tell us. He used a halcyon finish. The profile, the 90-degree, the chamfer bit, a 1/4 inch spiral, and he did a 1/2 inch juice groove around there. Looks absolutely spectacular. The artwork is just phenomenal. Great job, David. Absolutely beautiful sign. Whoever received this, I'm sure they are just thrilled with it. Robert Horn, very first signs. So you did great on this, Robert, for just starting out, the Gone Hunting. There's some pretty tight stuff there, and you held a really good line, especially for your first signs. Great job, Robert. Hope you're enjoying it, man. Keep it up. Mike Crow, 10 inch by 42 inch. Cedar log. He cut this on his sawmill, 6-inch letters, carving liner, 90-degree profile bit, 6 coats of finish, painted roses and letters, and sold another one for his daughter. Awesome job. So that thing is like 42 inches long, 6-inch letters. Man, and those roses, if you really zoom in on those roses, great work. Nice detail work. Beautiful job, Mike. Chris Hall, one of his very first signs, 3 foot by 3 foot red cedar, 1/4 inch deep, made for a customer's cottage. And I'm assuming that's a picture of Chris. Cool looking shop, buddy. For a first sign, for one of your first signs, that's phenomenal. And I love the cedar glue ups like that, notched corners, nice and simple, and showing off that cedar wood. I love that. Great job, Chris. Absolutely love it. Jay Long. This one's kind of cool. This is a gun rack for a bug assault gun. We had one around here for a while. I haven't seen it for a while. That's another product that you could probably sell. People that hate bugs that have those little salt guns. That is really cool. Used our fatty font and looks like a piece of pine to me, but I like the red. Great job, Jay. Glenn Terry. The lookout is carved on pine and the grandkids is carved on cedar. Love the color. Using color on the outset letters is always a great way to make it pop. And using the inset red hearts on the bottom, again, anytime you can add color, you're going to add a lot of attractiveness to your signs. Great job, Glenn. Absolutely love it. Here's another collage of signs from Cheryl Moeller, and this is for a restaurant. All epoxy filled. Some of her very first signs. Cheryl, you're killing it. Very nice. Nice work, especially that Hawaiian barbecue sign there. Nice job. Absolutely love it. I'm sure the restaurant is absolutely thrilled with those signs. Travis McGibney. Another collage, and this is a great way if you have multiple pictures, guys, to put them in a collage like this. That's a great way to get more than one picture because I can only print out one per person per 30 days. So that top one, top left, he sold for $200 out of poplar. Great job, man. Really cool stuff. The second picture of the eagle and the cross, he sold that eagle for $65. So obviously he's selling some signs. And the bottom right is a plant holder, and he charges $65 to $100, and he sold at least 10 of those lately. Great job, Travis. You're making some money there, making some really cool stuff. Jim Kruper, and this is one of those, what do we call those? Growth chart. Yeah, that's a growth chart. Anyway, great job. Looks like it's done out of pine and might have a stain on it, but I love all the artwork. Some of our fantasy templates in there. Great addition, man. Oh, and a dinosaur. Great job, Jim. That is a killer product, guys. Those things are really, really good. I know they've been around for a while, but I think they're still a really popular product. Great job, Jim. Paul McChesney. I know I probably butchered that. I'm sorry, Paul. Oak and cherry, and use a profile bit. So it looks like the top panel and the bottom are oak, and then cherry, and the two in the middle are cherry. Used butcher block oil. I just think it looks nice and simple. Really cool looking. Very classy. Great job, Paul. Love it. That's awesome. And we have Bill Meyer. This sign is mounted on the whale gun boat that 30 volunteers took 3 years to build from Lofted Drawings. And you can see it's actually mounted right on the side of the boat right there. Bill is the historian at the Baiting Hollow Congregational Church in Calverton, New York. And he sent this in May. Bill, that is spectacular. And I saw pictures of the boat, guys. You can see how much time and effort went into the side of that boat. I wish I had pictures of the completed boat because it looks phenomenal. But anyway, great job, Bill. That just adds a special touch to your guys' beautiful boat building there. So that is it, guys and gals. Again, May 1st through May 25th of 2026. We'll be doing another one of these probably within the next couple weeks. We've got some projects coming up, a lot of really cool stuff, I think, informational for you. So stay tuned. If you guys have any questions, email me, eric@makeawoodsign.com. We sure appreciate you guys watching. Thanks so much, guys. We love you. We'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.